This is the purse that is remaining for Royal Challengers Bangalore. They've got 27.9 crore as they head into the auction, 12 slots available, 6 overseas. But the biggest thing is that the players that they have let go. Now, you asked both of them, you asked both the Sanjays what it tells you about what they've been thinking. They have not won that IPL crown. They have always thrown money at players. They've wanted to get big names. They've invested in players that Virat Kohli believes in. So whether it was your Stoinis, your Hetmeyer, I mean, what does this tell you when you look at so many players that have been released?
11 players have been released. That's a cricket team in itself. And I think massive pressure on RCB because it's one of the only franchise that has the name of their product, one of the products that they sell on the team. So even more pressure that the team does well, because if the team doesn't well, the brand name gets affected, because RCB, Royal Challengers, is a product that, you know, that company makes. So considering Virat Kohli being there and what has happened, the players that they have released is a clear maybe confession or acceptance of the fact that they got excited with a few foreign players. Stoinis, clearly Virat Kohli was very excited with him, didn't deliver. Hetmeyer struggled. There were a couple of good innings he played before the last IPL auction, got picked. Nathan Coulter-Nile unfit last season, that's how he let them down. I think he's fit now and could be a good player to have in the team, but somebody who just can't play the whole season, the franchise just holds it against the player. But he could be somebody that they might want back because he's a good player, good cricketer to have for any team.
So what RCB have gone and done, as you mentioned, Sanjay, they've hit the reset button once again as they head into this auction, which will be on December 19th. Let's hear from coach Mike Hassan.
So RCB's release and retention list came out today. Really pleased with the players that we've looked to retain at RCB. 2 key releases that I'm going to talk about, Dale Steyn and Marcus Stoinis. Now, Dale Steyn, absolute legend of the game, superb bowler when in form. The key thing for us is around injuries. So we just felt that Dale was a little bit too high risk at the moment to retain. So hence we've unfortunately looked to release him. Second part is Marcus Stoinis, and that's very much a budget requirement. So at 6.2 crore, that's a huge part of our budget. So we've had to release Marcus. So wish them both all the very best for this coming year. And obviously our planning now is very much on the auction.
Well, there you go. So new intentions, there's always pressure when it comes to RCB, the expectations, the ever-loving players of this team. Now, often think, Sanjay, that it's like, you know, the team management revolves around Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, and the team kind of revolves around them. So these are the players that they have kept the faith with. What other squads have been needed? Looking at this first glance, you need some overseas players.
Surely they need some overseas players, and they would want to have some overseas fast bowlers, because RCB or Bangalore is a track wherein it's a batting friendly wicket. At least now it is settling down. It's becoming the same Bangalore wicket which we know of, and known for huge scores. So you require fast bowlers who can hit that length.
I think they'll gun for Coulter-Nile, who will be back in the auction. They'll go for him.
Possibly that can be an option. So what I think is that they only have couple of they only retain 2 overseas players in De Villiers and Moeen Ali.
Yeah.
They have a lot of bidding to do.
And look at the same bowlers that they have, Sanjay, Navdeep Saini, Mohammad Siraj, talented bowlers, but huge gamble on that pitch at the RCB. So they'll and Umesh Yadav as well. So they've got to have a reliable
T20
seamer.
Umesh now.
Oh yes, how could we forget that? So maybe not much of bowling for Umesh Yadav, bat at number 4 or something.
But it also shows that, you know, with the management change at the top, maybe the previous management had enough faith in the very same players released today that they would perform. But if there is a change at the top, that affects the team composition as well as the team selection.